Hello wonderful people of YouTube and welcome to my kitchen. Today I will show you a very rustic and very comfort recipe. We will make steak chimichurri sandwich. I will show you the perfect way to make the most absolutely tasty chimichurri sauce. It is an explosive sauce with the combined aromas of coriander, oregano, chili pepper, garlic and of course vinegar. So let's begin. First of all, we need a non-stick pan on heat to cook our steak. It is an extremely easy recipe to make. It will not take more than 10 minutes if you do everything on time. First, we have to cook the steak, as I told you, and we need a good amount of extra virgin Greek olive oil on top. Of course, salt and pepper. And you can take any cut of beef you like. You can use some sirloin steak, some ribeye, or even some fillet if you want, but the fillet is extremely expensive, so we don't want to waste it in a recipe like this. So pick your favorite cut, and at the end of the day, it will be your sandwich, so bring it to your taste. Now, as you can see, the fat is something that we want at the steak, and when it's ready, the pan, put the steak on and let it caramelize from one side. And during the whole process of cooking the meat, you have to prepare the chimichurri sauce. The chimichurri sauce is very easy to make. You just need a mixer. The most of the recipes use mortar and pestle, but for me it's easier if you use the mixer because we want actually to smash everything inside. The chimichurri sauce has something unique. It doesn't have a lot of fat and a lot of calories. It is extremely healthy and tasty, full of aroma sauce. If you put everything that you have to put into the sauce. Now, inside the mixer we want 1 clove of garlic. If it is quite big, but if it's small, we need 2 cloves of garlic. The garlic goes in, some olive oil goes in, but not a lot. 2 tablespoons should be enough. The water and the vinegar. First, we have to smash extremely the clove of garlic. That's why I'm using only all the liquids and the garlic inside the mixer. Now, Blix. And when the garlic is completely dissolved inside all this liquid, then we add all the rest of the ingredients. Now, we need spring onion, and the spring onion goes in. We need also oregano. We need 1 chili pepper inside. I'm using always 1 chicken cube stock because I want to give some body to the sauce, and of course the coriander. The coriander goes in, and that's it. We have to blix again until everything is completely combined. Now, I add no salt and no pepper inside because I add the cube stock. If you don't add the cube stock, you have to add more salt and more pepper. And blix again. And that's it. The sauce is ready. Now, I have to go to my steak and turn my steak from the other side. And look at this beauty. Look at this caramelization. You don't have to flip over again and again the steak because actually it becomes dry. You have to flip only once the steak. Just remember that. Now, back to the sauce. Look at this. I love this recipe and I love this sauce because, as I told you, all the sauces that actually have a quite amount of taste, they have also lots of calories. This sauce is actually water with flavors. And this is the amazing with this sauce. You have to combine everything that I told you before, and at the end, you will have the most delicious sauce ever. And the key ingredient here is the vinegar. Stunning. This is absolutely one of my favorite sauces. Now, it's time to give more flavor to the steak, and it's time to add Mr. Butter. But before we add Mr. Butter, we have to turn a little bit down the heat because we will burn the butter. I will take the pan off the heat, I will add the butter, inside a good amount of herbs, rosemary, some oregano, some thyme, everything goes in to aromatize the butter, to give a nice flavor to the butter. And now we have to make the butter arrosé. Arrosé butter is a butter with flavors. A butter with all these flavors from the herbs. Now, keep brushing the steak this way for 2 to 3 minutes until the steak is ready and completely cooked. And I think my steak is ready, so I will take my steak off the heat. Oh, look at this. Oh my God. Now, take this lovely butter, pour on the top of the steak, let it cook a little bit, put the pan again on the heat, and I have 2 lovely ciabattas here, and I will make them sexy. How? With this pan. Cut them in half, lengthwise. Perfect. Take the ciabattas and just put them on the pan to absorb a little bit of the flavor of the pan. We need all this flavor, and I think they are ready. And look at this. Absolutely amazing. And the pan goes the back, and it's time to assemble these lovely chimichurri steak sandwiches. So, keep those here. I need a nice chopping board. And let's chop this bad boy. Amazing. Oh la la. Look at this beauty. And as you can see, the thinner pieces are more cooked and the other pieces are medium to rare. And this is what we want. Oh my God. Now, take some lovely chimichurri sauce and put on these lovely ciabattas. Look at this. And it's time to assemble this lovely meat on top. Of course, when you're doing that, don't do with your bare hands because it's hot. But it is so tasty. And these are the most tasty and perfectly cooked steak sandwiches ever. Cut them in half like this. Put them here. Some more here. And some lovely chips everywhere. And here. And this is it. This is the best meal ever. Under 10 minutes. And I hope you enjoyed this recipe today. I'm telling you guys, the chimichurri sauce, if you make it exactly the way I did it today, you will love it. It will become one of your favorite sauces ever. Now, this is my dinner. I have to go. And I have to tell you before I eat this whole platter to subscribe to my channel, make comments underneath the video, and of course share this lovely recipe with your friends. See you next time. Bye bye. Γεια σας.